Hey there, superstar. Welcome back to MANNY'Festation, where your passion becomes your business. Today, we're talking systems, eyeballs, and opportunities. So, what I'm going to do is talk about the different ways that you could be generating new eyeballs on your business, new opportunities, and do it all where it is fully automated. That is the key to success in business. You got to be able to generate leads in your sleep. And one of the main things you need in your business is leads. If you don't have leads, you will not have success. You see, I've been in around the sales game for many years. I started my sales business going door to door, selling newspapers when I think I was about 14, 15 years old. And for me, it was, an amazing time because I was able to decide my own paycheck. But at the end of the day, it was all about leads. How many doors did I knock on? How many opportunities did I create for myself that allowed me to create success? And the funny thing is, I started tracking my numbers. I started looking at, well, how many doors did I need to knock on before somebody said yes? And so every day I'd count how many doors I knocked on. And at the end of the day, I'd count how many people signed up. And then every day I'd see that number would typically be the same, right? If whatever the ratio was, if I knocked on 20 doors and made one sale, literally on average, every 20 doors I knocked on, it created a sale. Sometimes it would be really good and I would, average 1 out of 10 or so, right? And it would be a really good day. And then the next day I'd average, none. I'd get zero. And so the days would usually average out. By the end of the week, consistently, the more numbers I did, it was really consistent. And so I understood that, okay, with these types of leads, knocking on doors face to face, I would get this kind of ratio. And then I started doing phone sales. I started working at these companies where I'd dial on the phone, I'd talk to people, and I would just talk to a certain amount of people. And out of a certain amount of numbers, I would create a sale. And then it would be totally different when you would have people calling in versus dialing out. So when people would call in and I'd answer the phone, I'd see that, wow, the closing ratios was like almost half, right? Instead of like 1 out of 100 when you would dial out. So it'd really be interesting to see the types of leads that all these different businesses that I worked at would be creating. I would see leads that would come in from doing door-to-door sales. I would see leads that could come in from doing radio advertisements or TV advertisements or, SEO, people typing in words on Google and finding your website on the front page, right? Or having people click on banner ads, right, to go through pay-per-click and opting in from there. And so just all kinds of different ways that you can see how leads are generated. But this is a very big understanding of business. The types of leads you generate will determine the closing ratio, will determine the cost per leads, will determine your expense in that side of your business, which is going to be a required expense. You cannot operate a business without leads. So if you don't generate leads, understand how to do that. So there's a lot of different ways that you could, like I explained to you, you could have people going door to door, talking to people about your business, right? You could have people marketing on social media with URLs and websites about your business. You could be having people talk to people on the phone about your business. You could go to live events and network with people and do sit-down meetings about your business. You could speak on stage and have offers for people to buy your product directly from you right there. And there's so many ways that you can generate leads. So understanding what type of leads work for you. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Really try a lot of different variations. For me in my business, I operate a few different types of leads. I generate leads from online traffic, right? For my just social media posts, I have websites and landing pages and appointment calendars. So people go and they fill out their information online, and I have a lot of different automated methods for that. Every day, there's always new leads of people coming in through digital means. So definitely have a digital strategy, especially via social media. Most businesses today, social media is their number one lead source. This is at least the experience that I talk to consistently from the businesses that I network with. The second side of it is systems of automation. So for me, I focus on a lot of mobile apps, something where I can get my message out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and people that are interested could opt in. They could click a button and sign up so they can actually buy products and services without talking to me. I use Facebook, so kind of social media, Instagram, things like that, YouTube, sales funnels, mobile apps, books. So there's many different ways that you can automate your message. Another method I use is live events. So I do speaking. I'm a nationwide speaker, soon to be international speaker on a lot of different stages, talking about either my business, my success, my story, anything that ties into my brand, right? So definitely have a variety of different ways that you generate leads. Now, opportunities. If you want to monetize a network, don't just have one offer. My recommendation is at least 7 different offers that you would be able to put in your business. Something, at least a minimum, have one under $100. So whether it's a product that is 97 bucks, $100, 10 bucks, $5, doesn't matter. Have at least one product in your arsenal that's under 100. Have at least one product in your arsenal that's over 10,000, and have at least 7 total offers, whether they're different products at the same price point. Just have options, different things that people can choose from to do business with you. Because if you only have one thing to sell, then you're going to be very limited to generate business. Now, you may just want to focus on that one product because that is the one thing in your business. But you'll notice that pretty much every business, once they have success, they start diversifying into different product lines and things in their portfolio, just to be able to make sure you diversify your assets. And the next thing I want to cover is JV. So when you want to create opportunities in your business, one of the best ways to do that is to joint venture. Find people that have access to the audience that you are trying to reach and create a way to collaborate, right? Whether it's they promote your website and you give them a kickback on any business they generate, you create an affiliate program that actually tracks and manages this on an automated basis. If you need help with that, let me know. And if you're looking at a JV partnership, the idea is you just find people that are really influential. You find a way to build value with them first, right? Don't just ask and say, hey, I want to JV with you because you're real awesome and you're going to make me a lot of money, right? Find a way to come on common ground. If you can solve a problem for them and a challenge that they have, then it's going to be a lot easier for them to want to JV with you, right? They're going to want to promote your services. Heck, they may even promote your services without even asking. So I do this a lot. It's called serving your way to success, which is a topic I'm going to discuss on the next training in our course, which is right after this, serve your way to success. So I'm going to leave it at that. Just a quick recap. Systems, eyeballs, and opportunities is really all about leads. How are you generating leads, right? Focus on the different methods that you can be generating leads with, right? You can be generating leads face-to-face through live events or door-to-door. You could be focusing online, where it could be through methods like, say, Amazon, eBay, Shopify, Facebook, social media, YouTube, a lot of different ways you can get your message and your product and services out there. And then having a way to get your product or service in front of a lot of eyeballs. And you do that through systems of automation, right? Because you can't physically be in every single opportunity if you want to really grow your business. You got to have a way to get your message out automated. I use mobile apps. I use social media. I use videos. I use sales funnels. I use books and live events and speaking. Those are really the primary methods that I bring in business. Now, your business may be completely different, right? Your business may only reach a very specific market. So find out where they are. Find out where the decision makers of your market are hanging out. Where do they go, right? What kind of events do they attend? What type of places do they hang out with? What type of social media channels do they use? How old are they, right? What type of methods of marketing are they used to? What do they respond to? What are they investing in? What type of shows do they watch? There's so many things that you can understand about your customer that will really just help you position yourself a lot better and allow you to focus on really producing massive results and really just making it easy. So you're just kind of cherry picking low-hanging fruit versus chasing every minimal opportunity that may come your way because you're just not being very specific. So that is a very big focus. And live events, I literally have this in its own line here on my notepad here. Always focus on live events. Live events is where I've created all of my biggest opportunities, right? I've worked with Les Brown. built him an app in 2014 and helped him generate over 1,000 speaking opportunities in his business. The only way I did that is because I showed up to a live event that he was at and built a relationship, right? Same thing with Ty Lopez. How did I get into his course where he's promoting my mobile app services and spending millions of dollars a month promoting my business? How did that happen? Well, I showed up to a live event, a $25,000 mastermind that he was hosting, showed up and found a way to provide value to a problem that he could not solve himself. And that's how you get it, guys. You got to show up to create the massive opportunities, right? And if you want to really take your business to the next level, leverage. And we'll talk about that in the next follow-up course shortly after Serve Your Way to Success. So I'll see you guys on the next training in this course. And always remember that you are too blessed to be stressed. Have a good one.